5 minutes. Give me about five minutes. Yeah, we live. Where you? Where you at? Where you at? This stall you out. I'm gonna bust you up, man. Hey Mickey, we're gonna bust her up when she get here, man. We're gonna turn all the cameras off. You coming in hot, coming in hot. All right. Bye. Yeah, she coming in hot, man. What's up, Andrea? How you doing? Hey, listen, I'm waiting for the host. Will she be? Yeah, we both hosts. So what what is it called? Both of us co-hosts. All right, y'all, co-host. I'm waiting for the co-host. How's it going? All smiles. What's up, Miss Vickers? We'll be going live shortly. You know, this is how we do it.
And we live. We just wait.
Martha and Stewart. Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. And I have to come out there in the summertime, Andrea. Look like y'all got about what 6 feet of snow out there, 77 inches. Yeah, how you doing, Miss Frida? Y'all got about 77 inches of snow. I can't deal with that one right there. You know. But we'll be live in a second. No, that's Buffalo. That's New York. I'm in Massachusetts. Man, I finally said that correct. You ever tried to say?
Hey, Brother Roberts. I got caught up. I had to, I had to record. Yeah, I got you. So I'll be back by there. I just had to record. That's what was holding me up, and I had a few errands I had to run. I got you.
How's it going, Missy? How you doing today? Maryland, big. Hey, you know I was stationed in Aberdeen, Maryland. I really enjoyed it there. What's up, Patrick? How's it going? Anybody got any questions? Mr. Rose, attorney at law. Attorney at law, Mr. Rose. Let's see. And you know the craziest thing, man? There's still a lot of comments and stuff that I don't be able to see.
Oh, they don't let me see.
No, they don't let me see all the people. Like it'll freeze up, and I can't see.
Wow.
How you doing, Miss Ramona?
Good evening, Melissa. It won't let me, like, my stuff is tripping. My phone tripping now. It won't even let me.
Oh, you're about 10 minutes from DC? Yeah, I got to come down that way. I think right before Christmas. I have to go down to DC. Afterwards, and I'll give everybody a tour. I can show them where we all set up shop. What's up, Nancy? I ain't seen you in a minute, Nancy. What's up? Becky Brown in the house. Becky Brown be on that library thing, man.
Hey, good evening, Sister Muhammad. Hey, Brenda Boyd. Yeah, Becky Brown, she on your page. Yeah. Tell Becky I said what's good.
Becky, Mickey said, what's happening? What's happening? He said, what's happening? Man, me and Satara gonna fight y'all. Hey, y'all finna witness a fight up in this joint, man. We normally keep it behind the scene, man, but I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. I've been down with body issues and illnesses. Hey, I have too, Nancy. I just got over it. My voice just not coming back, man. I don't know what that was. It was some type of flu, pneumonia or something. I don't know what it was, man.
I know you didn't just set me up.
Oh no, this was a while
Oh,
ago.
okay.
No, this was a while ago, man. This was about what 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, it was rough as I do.
My phone will not let me come in. It's tripping.
All right, Missy, I got you. Oh, here she come, y'all. Here she come. Hey, I think I heard her. What's up, Miss Walker? How you doing? Hey, I can't even crack jokes after we start because this is something real serious. Real serious. How you doing, Miss Thompson? Oh man, Miss Thompson, it's still a lot to this, man. I mean, it's still unfolding. I thought I heard
Oh, okay. Well, you see what Melissa says, I do have a question. If the MSP find the firefighters as well as being responsible, what happens then?
what happens. They send over uh, arrest application to prosecutor Layton, and he takes it to the judge, and the judge signs it, and they issue a warrant for their arrest. How you doing, Miss Hodge? Y'all listen. I ain't gonna even say nothing, man. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna beat her up though. We gonna fight. Your phone tripping?
Yeah, it just won't let me it won't let me get on Facebook.
Man, quit playing.
What it's doing. It's just my phone. It just staying just like
you.
This.
That's AT&T, right?
Yeah.
You got to turn it off.
I just did it. I just turned it off
because mine froze up like that, man. I couldn't make phone calls or nothing. And they say you have to turn it off so it'll jump on a tower.
Okay, here we
Y'all, she right around the corner. She's right around. I should have said 5:30. I should have told her 5:30, but then I would have had to put 5:30 on a flyer. I couldn't get her this time.
Yeah.
You know, y'all, it's some. What's up? There go my junior high homeroom classmate, Craig Williams. Hey, Craig, y'all, listen, Craig be on it, man. Craig, when we had Republic, that was the only brother I know you can call him. And I mean, what's up, Vince? He be right there, man. If you know they miss a street or something, call him, man. He'd come out there and pick it up himself, man, in his Pinto. Hey, Craig, man, he was out there picking it up, man. He handled his business.
That's a rough one right there.
What's that?
I said, that's a rough one.
Man, and see, I didn't want to say technical difficulties.
I already get
you know what I'm
problem,
saying? Hey, I ain't want to put on there. We'll be on shortly having technical difficulties, man.
I already have enough problem. This equipment ain't working.
Yeah, man. You know, I just wanted everybody to see that, you know, we was ready, and I didn't want anybody sitting back because it'd be people, man, inboxing, man. You know, thought y'all going live, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Miss Marshall? And then it's giving enough people enough time to get on here too, man. So, you know, that's the good thing about it. And you know, I like to be on time. You know. I would say, hey y'all, listen, before we start, Michigan won.
Yeah.
Go Blue. Oh, you didn't say that right.
Oh, nah.
You didn't say that right.
Yeah,
what's wrong?
I ain't like the quorum got hurt.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Miss Morgan? Hey, listen. U of M won.
Yep.
Detroit Lions won. Man, listen, y'all. The Lions beat a 7-2. What's up, Daryl? How's it going? The Lions beat a 7-2 team. Giants were 7-2, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, they didn't just beat them; they blew them out.
Yeah, they stomped them.
Yeah. What's going on with the Lions, man?
They messing my day up because I was waiting on them to get their #1 pick. So I guess they just gonna.
Yeah, they're gonna nah.
I mean, but the Rams lost.
I mean, that's good too.
Yeah, so they 3-6. So the Rams lost. That's cool. So they'll probably get a top 5 pick with them.
I mean, it's good, man. I mean, for us playing like that, man. I mean, really, you know, I mean, we got a good squad, man. I mean,
they should have been playing them young boys though, the rookies.
Man,
I feel like they should have been playing them.
See, I gotta start watching it because I already take blood pressure medicine, man. And they hey, I thought he was right down the street.
Well, he do. He's right down the street.
So I think I'm gonna have to go and start, man.
You might have to.
She left me hanging.
Yeah, she catch you coming in.
Yeah. I didn't want to start without her, but got people, places to go and people to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yes.
Can't be here all night like we up in the club. Hey, but all right. I'm gonna give her into 6:15. We got 4 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna give her into about 6:15, and I'm gonna. What's up, Valerie? I'm gonna start off, man, because we got some important stuff to talk about, and I can't believe her. Hey. Yeah, I'm like, I can hear her cussing. she gonna cuss me out. Hey, my co-host Satara. Hey, oh man.
You said she hella late.
Yeah, man. Jeez. I'm serious, man. I hope she don't do that at her job.
Oh.
Hey, y'all, listen.
Well, you got another question, Melissa. Mrs. Z, I'm gonna just say right. Melissa Z. She said, "Is there any way Neely can be held accountable for firing the chief if they find them accountable?" That's what I like to see.
Yeah, I mean, conspiracy. Conspiracy is a bad boy. If all of them work together and covering up and getting out information and lied somewhere, it'll be just like what's his name? Rick Snipe. You know how the crime is in the cover up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what the crime is.
Right.
It's trying to cover up, what didn't happen. We still haven't even got on the fraud yet. Where they snatched a name out of thin air.
Right.
And put it down. Why are they not doing a recount? I find it hard to believe he won. Me too, Miss Hodge. But you can't do a recount until after it's certified, I think.
Right. I'm thinking that's what they said.
What's up, Lottie? If I'm not mistaken, that's what they said.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, because when he was on the phone with the attorney, not the attorney, with on the phone prosecuting, David Layton said it couldn't do nothing.
You talking about when
the Genesee County Council. Let me say they still all they can just do is just search.
But see, here's the problem with that, right? If you find the books in balance and you seal it, the board of canvassers seal it and say, hey, you know what? We couldn't find the discrepancies. We couldn't bring the books in balance.
Right.
And they seal it. You can't recount that precinct.
Mm.
And 55, 55 had a voter that wasn't registered in the state of Michigan,
Right.
and they still allowed him to vote. Then they had two people that had ballot number 143, and then you had the one where they snatched a name out of thin air and put it down. I think the name was Yogi Bear. And look who's stepping in here, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Oh, and then brought somebody with her.
I bring whoever I want to.
Hey, what's happening, my man? Please don't jump on me. But I'm getting ready to talk bad about her.
Go ahead. I'm gonna talk bad back.
Hey,
y'all know I'm strong with the comebacks.
God,
let's do it. What you want? What you got to say? Let's go. I'm ready.
I had to sit up here and talk to Mickey for 15 minutes.
It's okay. Mickey's a nice person to talk to. Oh, Mickey, that's wrong. You ain't gonna talk to him? Dang, I'm like, damn, Mickey ain't gonna say
Mickey don't talk.
That's ugly of me not to
What's
say
up,
that.
Joanne? Hey, I don't even know how to start out. Because we had put everything in place, and that's why if somebody ever come to your car and tell you to get in the car, you don't do it because you mess up their plan, right?
No.
Hey, we had it planned out. We all discombobulated now because somebody came in 15 minutes late and messed up our plan. You can grab a chair from in the other room.
15 minutes, it's okay.
15 minutes late, y'all.
Okay.
Satara is 15.
Fashionably late.
Martha Stewart is 15.
I am fashionably late.
Martha Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey.
What? Oh.
Oprah Winfrey mixed with Martha Stewart.
That's good because I can't cook. I can't.
So
I'm gonna take that.
So we're gonna let you. We're gonna let Miss Hype.
I think he is a freaking comedian. That's what he thinks.
We're gonna
coming
let
to
Miss
the
Hype.
stage.
Yeah.
Teddy Ruxpin's best friend.
Teddy Ruxpin.
That's my favorite one.
Nickelback.
Yeah, man. Teddy Ruxpin, that's my favorite.
If y'all don't know, the weather is nasty. Is the weather bad?
It's cold as hell.
Oh, that feel good, man. I'm ready to go catch some fish. All lives running right now.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Hey, Teddy Ruxpin, if y'all don't know, is Mayor Nickelback Millie. And I said I wasn't gonna crack jokes. But,
I'm sorry.
But she got me started with Tots and Lots and Teddy Ruxpin. Hey, so what you say you was gonna do? Introduction?
No, we good. No,
we good.
When we put it on, when we play it.
Play what?
What you have, the email you sent me.
So, hey, my name is Arthur Woodson. For the ones that don't know,
I'm Satara. Hi.
Late ass. Hey,
fashionably late. Get it right. I'm fashionably late. Get it right.
Fashionably.
Yeah.
I can't never get that bleed out.
I don't know what's wrong with him, y'all.
Hey, but Satara, what are we going to discuss?
We have it's a lot to discuss, right?
It's
so many lies, so many cover-ups, it's the scandals, the deceit, the lack of leadership in the community, in the administration. It's a lot. Justice for Zaire and Lamar. Every time y'all see me, I'm gonna keep saying that. And that's the biggest thing.
When when this first came out,
Mm-hmm.
right? We didn't hear anything about it.
Mm-mm.
And then when Miss Cooper came out,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like, we'll say October the 9th.
Okay.
We'll say October the 9th.
Okay.
A lot of people were saying it's political. We made it political.
Mm.
You know, a lot of people still saying that we making it political. Do you think that we're making it political?
No, I think that unfortunately it just happened to come out in a political time of the season. It was unfortunate that it happened, but how is two beautiful young boys dying in a fire from a lack of someone doing their job political?
You know, I've been seeing where people say the mayor has the right to fire and hire because they work at the pleasure of the mayor, Chief Barton. But don't you see it as retaliation? As soon as he came out,
Mm.
all of a sudden, Mayor Neely wants to fire him. I'm not
Yeah.
taking away the fact that he's able to hire and fire
Mhm.
and appoint, right?
Of course.
But you know, you got all this, the union president. Matter of fact, let's play this right here, Mickey. And everybody check this out. People on my page, you would have to go.
Reporter Alexis Ware. Alexis joined us now in the studio. Do we know why he was terminated?
Dave, we do not as of right now. Now, we did reach out to the city for that answer, though, but have not heard back. We do know that Flint's firefighter union made a suggestion to Mayor Neely about Barton's employment and him serving chief for the past 6 years.
Chief Barton, he started out doing great things, and at the end, it kind of petered out. And, the union stressed interest into Mayor Neely that it may be time to find a different party to lead the fire department into a positive manner.
Thursday, it was announced that former Flint Fire Chief Ray Barton was terminated from his position. Barton declined to talk following the decision, but other community figures are speaking up on his behalf.
From what I know of Chief Barton, he's always attended the council meetings. He's kept me abreast on issues. He's been honest. He's been straightforward. He didn't bite his tongue. This is a decision that's been made. The timing is highly suspicious. It seemed highly retaliatory for a person making a decision on an incident of the Pulaski Street fire and the loss of life of children.
Flint City Council member Eric Mays says he's worked with former Chief Barton for a number of years, citing the work he's done for the city. Flint's firefighter union president Nicholas Kendrick says he made the suggestion to Mayor Neely, saying it was time for new leadership.
I think it's great progress for the city to move forward.
I asked Kendrick if the termination had anything to do with the Pulaski fire.
That would have to be another question for the mayor. The union, we felt that Chief Barton didn't have the best interest of the city at hand or the fire department when he went about the way he did it.
I did reach out to Mayor Neely for a comment, but we did not receive
check
a
this out,
response.
right?
Wow. Wow.
So let's take this back. Mayor Neely, when he found out, first Chief Barton suspended the firefighters without pay.
Mhm.
Mayor Neely was on vacation, and he came back. That was Memorial Day weekend, right? He came back, and he changed the suspension from without pay to with pay.
With pay. Mhm.
Chief Barton said he got a phone call when he was down in Arkansas at the funeral,
Right.
them telling him that they changed it back to with pay. That was 2 weeks later.
Right.
When I call Crystal Cooper, the mother of Lamar and Zaire, I had found out during that time that they were trying to cover it up then.
Mm.
In the
Mhm.
preliminary report,
Mhm.
it was said to me that Mayor Neely said that it would be political suicide if he came out with this, or if he done something to the firefighters. It would be political suicide.
Mhm.
If you look at what this union president, and you know, I don't know about all unions, but I know the city of Flint unions, they are prejudiced.
Mm.
They are racist.
Mm.
I said it, y'all.
Mm.
And if anybody want to go back and tell them that I said it, just tell them to call me because they know my number. And I said that they are prejudiced and that they do not protect the Black union workers that works for the city of Flint. It's a couple of people that has issues, and the union did not protect them.
Mm.
But with this right here, you can tell that the union president was going back and forth with Mayor Neely. For him to come out now, he tells you his position.
Yeah.
In that article. He said that would have to be another question for the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
The union, we felt that Chief Barton didn't have the best interest of the city or the fire department when he went about it the way he did. Went about it the way he did? What? By suspending the 2 white firefighters?
Right.
By coming out telling the people at city council what happened,
Mm-hmm.
by doing an investigation and telling people that the firefighters lied. What Mayor Neely meant by political suicide, if you look at the precincts in the election,
Mm-hmm.
Mayor Neely won with white votes. This union president was going to come out against Mayor Neely if he went after the white firefighters and make it a huge issue and say, you should, all the stuff that they're saying right now. So in order for this not to come out, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything back in June.
Yeah.
By coming out now, it looks like it's political.
Yeah.
But it's not. They covered it up.
Yeah.
And just so happened, Miss Cooper came out October the 9th and told everybody what was going on.
Absolutely. Because in all actuality, this should have happened. This should have come out in May. The police
we'll
officer,
say June.
or
We'll say
okay,
June.
yeah, we can even say June.
Yeah.
But it should have been picked up by ABC 12, not now, but then.
Mm-hmm.
25 and whoever else, all of these other people, M Live, all of them. So in actuality, this should have been out. And so you're right. It's not. It's only political because this happens to be in the political season. However, it's still a travesty that 2 young boys lost their lives. Are we missing that? Like, are we missing that? Like, is that's the whole thing? Because for me, that's it. When you look at what's the root cause? The root cause the 2 boys died. What's the root cause of the 2 boys died? They didn't do their jobs. It doesn't matter what season it's in. It's political season. So what? They've lost their lives.
So let me give you this, right? Oh man, y'all listen. When you and it's mind-boggling because there's so much coming out now. There's so much coming out now that if it would have came out in June, it wouldn't be so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
In Grosse Pointe, it was two brothers. They were young white kids in Grosse Pointe. The parents had money. Same age. same age, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Red Wings did donations for him. They consoled the parents. They hugged the parents. They told them, you know, tried to tell them that it would be okay, right?
Yeah.
And the sad part that everybody don't know about is the fact that dad of black boys left by white firefighters say cops took his blood. They arrested the father the day of the fire. Did you know that?
The Zaire and Lamar's dad?
Lamar and Zaire dad got arrested when he got to the house that day.
Wow.
The father of two black boys who died after being missed by white firefighters in Flint, Michigan this spring told the Daily Beast that he was held by police for several hours and had his blood drawn by cops while his sons fought for their lives.
What was the reason they took his blood?
The reason why they took his blood is because they thought he had left them home alone overnight, I guess. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
The sad part is they went to the gym and saw that he was there. He told them, why didn't they arrest the father and the mother over in Grosse Pointe of the two white kids that died over in Grosse Pointe?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't arrest them. But you're going to arrest.
And they were taking his blood because they thought he left them overnight. What was that?
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But why else would you take somebody's blood? I mean, seriously.
It's very weird.
They took his blood. He said, I was going crazy not knowing if my kids were dead or alive.
Mm-hmm.
Andre Mitchell, 44, said in an interview alongside the children's mother, Crystal Cooper, the death of his two boys days later would spark national outrage and allegations of a cover-up. In October, Barton implied two members of the Flint City Council that he was overruled in his decision to fire the man. We are not lying, they said. I'm trying to find, but Andre Mitchell, the nightmare wasn't just what happened to his sons, but how law enforcement kept him from reaching them as they battled for their lives in the hours after the blaze. So, I mean, this Mitchell told the Daily Beast that on the morning of the fire, he had been running on the treadmill at the local YMCA. When he saw multiple missed calls from family members, he hastily called his uncle back. He was like, man, get home. Your house on fire, Mitchell told the Daily Beast. And I said, where are my kids at? The uncle explained that he had heard that one of his two boys had been taken out on a stretcher. In fact, not just one, but both of his sons had been rushed to the hospital. And days later, 9-year-old Lamar and 12-year-old Zaire would die, brain dead of smoke inhalation. A probe by the state investigators in Michigan later concluded the fire itself was caused by electrical wire. He said, as soon as they realized who I was, police surrounded me, Mitchell told the Daily Beast. When he asked why he was being held, the officers were non-committable, whatever he claimed. They were just like, oh, nothing. So I'm like, well, I found out my kids went to the hospital. So I'm like, can I go to the hospital? And they was like, nah, you got to stay here. Mitchell said he was ultimately held for hours. First, he waited outside, surrounded by officers. Then Mitchell said he was handcuffed and put inside a cop car for roughly 2 hours before being taken in for questioning at the police station downtown. I'm asking the guy in the front in the patrol car, like, am I under arrest or what? You know, he just kept saying, like, the detective is on the way. You just got to talk to him and you can leave. Once he made it to the police station, Mitchell said, 2 detectives interrogated him, and he gave a statement that he had been at the YMCA, according to Mitchell. Cops said they could check the cameras to see if he was telling the truth and would be in touch if they had more questions. Then things got truly maddening, Mitchell said, when 2 detectives directed another cop to take Mitchell to Hurley Hospital and draw his blood. Mitchell claims one of the detectives explained it was to test paternity of the kids.
What kind of shit is that?
Hey, I knew it was bull, Mitchell said, but at the time, he said he was still in handcuffs and felt that he didn't have a choice. I knew better, but I was just trying to get to my kids. I knew I did nothing wrong. Neither Flint Police nor the Michigan State Police addressed specific inquiries by the Daily Beast about why Flint Police Department might have needed a blood sample from Mitchell. Once his blood was drawn, Mitchell said he was released. No investigator ever called back. Mitchell said that for the several hours he was held, his mind was racing. So
when they arrested him, did they say what they were arresting him for? Was he illegally detained?
Yeah, yeah.
So he was illegally detained. They took his blood illegally because to establish paternity. What the was this is this a child support case or what? Like what kind of foolishness?
I mean,
to establish paternity. Why is that the issue as of right now? To establish paternity, you have 2 children in a fire that didn't get out after giving an all clear, and your priority right now is to arrest me, hold me in a car for 2 hours, take me to the hospital, draw my blood to establish paternity. Because at this point, why do you care who's the father or the mother? Your priority should have been those children. I am flabbergasted.
Y'all listen, man.
I am flabbergasted.
I mean,
what?
We walking this down. We're gonna walk this down, right?
Because what the hell?
I know you got to go at 7, so we got to.
No, I'm actually cool. I'm actually cool.
No, you got to go at 7. No, I'm just joking. Hey, but let's walk this down, though, right? So now we look at that part, right? Okay. Police officers took you in. Mm-hmm. So now we look at this part right here. I call Miss Cooper to tell her that the preliminary investigation says that the mayor and the union president and the 2 white firefighters are covering this up. Yeah. I get in touch with her. Didn't know how to even break this news to her, right? Mm-hmm. She gets an attorney. This attorney tells her, do not talk to anybody, especially Arthur Woodson. God is my witness on everything I love. This is what she told me.
The plot thickens.
She told me that her attorney told her not to talk to anybody.
I need some heat, y'all. Freezing.
Man, come on, man.
No, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Is this a heater right here? Man, listen.
Oh,
man.
bless you.
Bless you, nothing. Come in late and then she needs some heat.
It's cold. Dang, I can't have no heat. You want my services, but don't want to give me no heat. This is crazy.
Hey, y'all, hold on.
I'm filing a report.
Hold on, man. She gonna make me burn my coat in there.
Bless you. Bless you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Because Lord have mercy.
I think this is gonna help you out.
Yes, I think it is too. Thank you so much.
All right, so getting back to her attorney, right?
Yeah. Don't talk to Arthur Woodson.
Don't talk to Arthur Woodson, right?
Especially Arthur Woodson. Wait, don't talk to anybody, especially Arthur Woodson. That's you.
And so
That's you.
so from June all the way up to October, about October 5th, October 6th.
Okay.
I hadn't spoken to her, and we had just got the 911.
She was doing what they advised her to do?
She was doing what her previous attorney
advised her to
advised
do,
her to do, not talk
and not especially
not
you.
do anything, especially me.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
So October the 5th, she called me.
Okay.
She said, "Hi, this is Crystal. You talked to me about my kids back in June." She said, "I need your help." I said, "What's going on?" She said, "I tried to talk to my attorney." She said, "All I want is justice for my kids." She said, "I don't even care about the money. I just want to see these firefighters charged."
Yeah.
That's what she told me.
Yeah.
She had reached out to her previous attorney back in August 23rd. They were supposed to meet with Prosecutor Lake. They canceled it. Her previous attorneys, right? She hadn't spoken to them prior to that, from June all the way to August. That was her first time talking to him back in August, a week before August 23rd, right?
So 60 days goes by and she don't hear word from them.
Correct.
Wow. Okay.
So from August the 23rd up to October the 5th or 6th, she still hadn't spoken to him. And that's why she had gotten
reached out to you.
I said, "Okay, no problem. First thing you do is fire your attorney." She fired her attorney. Sunday, October the 9th, she and I did a Zoom telling everybody what happened, right? And how she wants justice for Lamar and Zaire. October the 10th, we went down, we got a meeting over the weekend with Attorney Lake, Prosecutor Lake. He arranged a meeting for Monday, October the 10th at 12 o'clock. Her previous attorney was waiting for her in the hallway.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she told him that he was fired.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to say anything else. So I told him that his services was no longer needed.
How did they find out about the meeting?
Someone had emailed him the Zoom that we had done the day before.
Understood. Gotcha.
So we told him, right? So that Wednesday, all of us was down at city council meeting.
Right. Yeah.
That's when everything hit the fan.
Yeah.
Everything hit the fan that Wednesday. I thank God for city council for taking a vote to investigate. I thank all the people who came down in support of Crystal and Lamar and Zaire and DeAndre.
Right.
But it's not over.
At all.
It's not over. There's a lot of different things going on. Chief Barton could have said a whole lot more at city council about the mayor trying to get him to lie and change his story.
Right.
But he didn't. He just spoke about the firefighters changing or fraudulently writing a report. What do you think if he wanted to be political, he could have said then that the mayor told him or asked him to change his story.
He sure could have.
But he didn't.
He sure could have.
For this fire union president to come out and say the way that he went about doing things is upsetting, appalling. It makes me angry.
Absolutely.
The reason why, remember when Dennis Pfeiffer asked, how is the morale in the fire station? And
he said it's divided.
It's divided. Didn't nobody
ask the question? Divided how?
Right.
Male and female?
It
white
was
or black?
Divided because of white and black.
Yeah.
The white firefighters in the union wanted them, the black firefighters, to stand with the union and the white firefighters.
Yeah.
The black firefighters said no. We're not standing. We're standing up for Lamar and Zaire.
Yeah.
We said all this. We were saying all this, but again, we were being drowned out by people that did not live in the city of Flint.
Yeah.
By people who's not on the ground here in the city of Flint.
Absolutely.
And it's upsetting.
And the ones that want to kill the message because of the messenger.
You're gonna point at me like that.
Yeah, especially out the woods. That's you out
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. And for the mayor to fire Chief Barton, because he wouldn't change his story. How do you feel about that?
I think that the people that voted for him are some suckers, because there's no way that you can do that. Let me be real. So I feel like it is a disservice to this city, because let's be clear, when people are in these positions for the city are granted that by us. They work for us.
Right.
And if you're not working for us, then you're working against us. It's no in between that. It's either or. You working for us or you working against us. That's a resident of the city of Flint that he is working against. And why? I think that we don't ask enough questions. We don't ask the why. We don't look for it. We don't look deep enough to figure it out, to say, why is this happening? Why is they doing this? Why is this happening? Like, we don't ask enough questions. We look at it at face value and we move on. But here's my problem with it, not only with him, but even with some of the people on city council and other people too, is because if it happened to you, would you want this to be happening? Would you want to have to fight this hard about your children? I can just speak personally, and being in that setting and being in a room at city council, which I'll never do again. Y'all know why. But even seeing them walk out.
You're not going back to any city council meetings?
No.
No, I need you down there.
No.
I need you down there.
No.
I need you. Hey, here's the thing, right? This is why. Yeah, you're right. Hey, we need you. We need Mickey. We need everybody to be down there, because for one, Liddell Lewis.
That's where I was going to.
I'm saying it out loud.
I'm gonna say it out loud.
You know what I'm saying? For her to sit there and lie and say that she was holding quorum and she had to be at a parents teacher meeting that next morning, your lie, and I mean she lied, John, and I'm saying lie. You know, I'm not attacking her, because you know they have this thing with saying, you know, Art Woodson is a bully and he attacks people and all this, right? When I got up and spoke that night, that Eva Worthing put her hands on Jasmine Stanley. I got up and spoke. I didn't say any names. I just said council people getting up, walking out. And for her to turn around and attack, and she was attacking me because of what I said, and said that she hit dog. What they say, yelp.
Hit dog holler, only hit
Hit
dog
dog
holler.
holler, right?
Yeah.
So she hollered,
Mm-hmm.
and she got up the time of the vote. They was voting.
Yeah.
She got up. Crystal's sister Chantel screamed out, and you can hear it on the video.
Yes, you can.
Why are you leaving before the vote? They was just getting ready to vote.
Mm-hmm.
Chantel walked out behind her to speak to her and ask her, why did you get up and walk out during the vote? People do not understand. We do not have empathy. I know I don't. I mean, I'm working on mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on mine because in the military, it's two things that they take away from you. Is sympathy and empathy.
Absolutely.
They take those two things. So I'm working on me.
Yeah.
But I know when we be seeing sexual cases, we see all these different things. The first thing we say, man, that couldn't be me, because I'm tearing everything up.
Yeah.
Right? Where is everybody's empathy and sympathy? Are we that numb here in Flint?
How could you not have it in your parent? She's a parent of a black son.
Man, Nelly is
a parent of 2 daughters. Right? Like you're a parent. How would you feel if that happened to you or it happened to your children? Would you want to fight like this? Would you want somebody to just sweep it under the rug and act like it didn't happen? I'll just wait on it. We'll get to it. What do you mean? Why don't we? Why are we so conditioned to just sweep it and just why? Why do we continue to let this happen? So not only did that happen, we let the young man that passed away from the alleged police chase. Well, we're not saying nobody's talking about that. Nobody doing anything about that.
And you know what? Let me say
I wasn't
this.
saying like nobody.
No,
but you get what I'm saying.
No, and I haven't.
Yeah,
and I haven't.
but I understand you're working on this, but you have spoke about it. It's not like you haven't, right? But my point is that other people are not. It's not appalling to anybody. It's not an outrage for anybody. None of these things are. None of it is, and it's only that I was just talking about this with Brother Roberts, and we were talking about how people are not outraged about it, and he said, it's. What is it? Is it going to have to be some type of catastrophe that happens to make people wake up? And I said, Brother Roberts, the catastrophe was 9 years ago with the water crisis, and ain't nobody did shit.
Right.
That was the catastrophe. And if that can't wake you up, what is anything else gonna wake? What else is gonna have to happen for you to do it?
You know, Satara, what I notice around here in Flint, I can't say anywhere else, right? All I can do is say here in Flint, how is it that we took to the streets? And I'm not trying to take anything away from George Floyd.
I knew you was going there because I'm with you.
I'm not. I'm really not. But how is it that we ready to tear things up, burn things down, ready to fight the police, F the police, and everything else? But when the water crisis, this right here, the Lamar and Zaire, the police chase, all this stuff happening,
all of it,
and we can't even get 10 people down
at
city council to go in on what's going on here in the city of Flint. Why is that?
Or even if you don't say anything, but just to stand with her, to let her know you're there.
Why is that?
Because we some suckers. We are conditionally trained to just not. We think we part of America for real. And we're not. They don't care about us.
Keep talking, I'm hearing.
Yeah, no.
People say that they can't hear.
Oh, they can't hear.
Yeah, just keep talking.
All right. No, but I think we just conditionally we trained to just not. It's so crazy to me that people are okay with the crumbs and don't want to get the whole loaf. It's just crazy. We think that we are included in a whole bunch of things that we are not included in. We're not included in anything. And if we don't we haven't done what has always worked for us in order to make sure that we get the things that we need, right?
Right.
So if you take the civil rights back then and doing civil rights, that stuff worked. It happened. They were stomped down. They did those things that worked. But we won't do that. I ain't marching nowhere. I ain't standing. I ain't protesting. I ain't not riding the bus. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. That's the answer. I'm not doing that because you think you're too good for it. Until something like this happens.
But here's the thing,
Then
right?
it's our protest with me.
But here's the thing. I'm tired of protesting.
Yeah. No, I get
Because-
that, but you've done it though. I'm talking about the ones that
Yeah.
haven't done anything. You can say you're tired of protesting because you've done it. I'm talking about these ones that's just watching you do it.
Yeah.
That's
I
what I'm
understand
talking
you're
about.
saying.
But I get you because I say that too. I'm tired of protesting.
But when we protest, what are we protesting for, and what's the solution, or what is it that we want after the protest? You know, what is the remedy? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we're gonna protest at the next city council meeting. What do we want?
Well, see, that's the problem. We don't have a vision, right? They just say it and they don't have a vision.
I know what I want. I
get
know
it.
what Crystal wants.
Absolutely.
I know what Lamar and Zaire want.
Absolutely.
I know what DeAndre wants.
Yeah.
They want justice.
But that's got to be the vision, right?
They want
And that's got to
justice.
be the vision that everybody stand on, right?
Right.
Not the division, but that has to be the vision. And if we don't have that and you just doing whatever, then you're going to get whatever.
Correct.
And that's the problem. We don't have a vision and we all want to stand up and say, okay, it's A, B, and C. That's where we going with that. And everybody like, oh, yeah, I mean, it's that, but if we do that, we ain't gonna get this, and then so I think I'm gonna do G. Wait, what? You skipped all the other goddamn letters.
I mean, it's so sad, right?
Yeah.
And Mickey can contest to this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can contest to this. That it's hard as hell when we put information out there, documentation, receipts, and everything. We can't get no one to speak on it, no one to share it. But let it be a fight. Let it be something stupid as hell. Everybody and their mother sharing it and talking about it. What happens here, where we was talking about, how is it that George Floyd, everybody's ready to burn up everything? Here in Flint, we have a George Floyd going on here. Matter of fact, I'm not trying to measure which one is worse because both of them are bad. But you have a 12-year-old Zaire, 9-year-old Lamar, where the firefighters went in at 9:04. Came out and gave an all clear at 9:11, and Lamar was found at 9:16:42. From 9:04 to 9:16, they laid in the house. Don't think about the 6 minutes after they gave it all clear. Let's look at
the 12 minutes.
Let's look at the whole thing. What was their chances of surviving if they would have found them when they initially said that they was going upstairs to search on the second floor? That's what you have to look at.
Yeah.
These two firemen has the audacity to come out and still lie because they said that they didn't go in the room. On your report, You said that you went in the room, but you didn't see the other room. I went in the room. I went in the house. As soon as you open up the door, the wall is no wider than that right there.
Okay.
All right. And on right there is the door to the other rooms. It's not an add-on. You know how they say you drop down and it's an add-on room, right? It's not an add-on room.
Right.
It's just a room with another room on the side of it. So don't let them confuse you with an add-on. It's not an add-on. So now, think about this, right?
Yeah.
The door opens up. Now you didn't chop that wall in half by opening up the door.
Right.
In your training, you trained to go down the wall, follow the wall. They said that they was on their hands and knees. Okay, cool, fine and dandy. You open up the door, you follow the wall. 80% of Lamar's body was outside that door. So if you follow that wall,
you was gonna run into them.
You was gonna run into Lamar on your hands and knees. When the second set of firefighters came in, they saw that the door was closed. So they opened up the door and they went in the room and saw Lamar.
Yeah.
As soon as you open up the door, you'll see it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you see this room, you would know. I mean, the room is this big right here.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
This is the size of that room.
Yeah.
As soon as you, matter of fact, it looks just like this. All right. As soon as you open up that door, the room is sitting right here. As soon as you open up that door, you can see that room. It's an air conditioner in the window.
Okay.
I asked Chief Barton Friday while TV5 was interviewing him. I said, by 6 minutes, right? Was the smoke still the same in the house? He said, yeah, it was still the same.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't air it out or nothing, right? When the second set of firefighters went in there, were they crawling or were they standing up? He said they were standing up. So why was these firefighters lying? But you want to hear the biggest part of their lie?
Yeah.
I wish I would have emailed Mickey the 911 tapes. On the tapes, you will hear them say, "We are going down in the basement to cut the power."
Oh yeah.
They said, "We are going down in the basement to cut the power." Guess what? One, they didn't cut the power. Because if they cut the power, they would have seen the dogs. They got the dogs out.
Yeah.
Why is this union president protecting these two white firefighters and went over to the mayor to have Chief Barton fired? Why? They didn't quit. They didn't resign.
Yeah.
They didn't resign.
Yeah.
So why did the president
So what was
of
the
the
point
union
of having him fired?
What was the point? You know why?
Because he could tell the truth about getting asked to lie.
Is that the only thing?
I'm sure not.
What if we say that President Union is mad because Chief Barton is promoting black in the department? And they don't like that.
I could see that.
What if I said that it was issues going on with the fire department dealing with race prior to this fire?
It's a whole lot of pieces to the puzzle.
And I am sad to say that Deputy Chief Kerry Edwards Clemens has retired. Yeah, you know who that is?
Yeah.
Everybody, listen. Here's the problem, right? We have people. We don't have people because this is real rare that we have someone that stood up for the people instead of being quiet to save their job. Chief Barton came out and told everybody what really happened.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do? Are we going to sit back and allow him to take a beat down because he came out and told the truth? Are we going to allow Deputy Chief Edwards Clemens to take a beat down because they stood up and told the truth? From Teddy Ruxpin? It's sad.
I was being serious, but that would take me out of it.
It's sad, man.
Yeah.
It's sad that we allowing Mayor Sheldon Neely to think that he has a lot of power and we are afraid. I'm going to tell y'all once again.
Yeah, I agree.
The government is supposed to fear the people, not the people fear the government.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why the Republicans get what they want when they vote is because their elected officials are afraid of them. They are afraid in the primaries. We don't vote in the primaries.
Right.
We don't vote.
Right.
We barely even vote.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We go by name recognition. We go by Democrat. We go by, I went to school with this person.
Yeah.
I go to church with this person.
How's my neighbor?
Yeah, that's my neighbor.
I grew up with him.
Oh, they giving my organization 5 turkeys and 2 hams.
Yeah.
They are afraid to lose the small things when they can get greater things if they just research and do what they're supposed to do.
But that's why I said everybody, they're content with having the crumbs, not getting the whole loaf. Everybody okay with having the crumbs, because that's a crumb as opposed to what you really could get. But why do those things that apply to your people? I just don't understand it. We just are not. I know people talk about it's no unity, it's no it's division, it's all of that. But why is that though?
When you start hearing that, right?
Those are usually the ones that have that cause the division.
When you start hearing that, that means that we on their head.
Absolutely. And those are usually the ones that's causing the division.
Yeah.
They're the distractions.
How many times have we yelled and screamed, I wish public figures would live by their oath and do what's right.
Yeah.
Now that we have someone that has done that, what are we going to do?
What are we going to do?
I know what you're not going to do.
Right.
What?
What? I ain't going to lay down and take it.
No, you ain't coming to the council meeting. See, you got to.
No,
You can't ask somebody.
No.
You can't ask somebody else to go and you
I didn't ask anybody. I'm done asking.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm done asking.
You still talking about it?
Because I said I'm not going.
Come on. Come on. Mickey.
Here, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you why.
All right, I'm listening.
I'm gonna tell you why. I don't even live in the city, but I love everybody in the city. My family lives there. I care about everybody there. But if y'all MF's gonna make me fight harder than y'all that live in it, why I'm going? I'm fighting harder than you. I'm going. I work 12, sometimes 13 hours in my job and leave my job and come straight to a council meeting and sit in there and listen to them motherfuckers talk crazy as hell. Now sitting there uncomfortable, hungry, tired, but still ready to do the work. And none of y'all suckers show up. And you live there. Y'all taking it. Y'all gonna let me get beat down? And I don't even live there? Y'all don't care about me, but y'all care if I show up or not. Oh, she ain't going. She ain't this. She ain't that. I'm gonna keep fighting for you, and you not gonna fight for you. I can't want it more than you want. I can't want it more for you than you want it for yourself. So y'all gonna let me get beat down. Y'all gonna let me go down there and talk my shit. Y'all gonna let me go down there and because I can tell you this right now. If I get hit, it's gonna be a whole nother situation. So y'all will let that happen to me. Y'all ain't gonna come put nothing on my books. Y'all ain't gonna come try to get me out. Y'all ain't gonna watch the footage and say nothing. The ones that's sitting in there ain't gonna come see about me. They're not gonna come out there and do it the same way y'all did, Jazz. Cause I went out in the hallway. Y'all didn't. Y'all went to y'all didn't go see about her. I did. So y'all will let all of that happen to me. And I can go down there and I can do all of that. But won't none of y'all even step foot in there just to sit down. I ain't even ask you to say nothing. But y'all won't come support me. Y'all won't come support Art. Art go down there every time. Art speak every time. I spoke one time. I don't go in there and do it all the time. But y'all are gonna let us get beat to hell. But won't even show up. But y'all will be y'all. It's easy for y'all to get on there on your little keyboard, talk your shit about Art. This crazy bastard on here asking about him going to the necktie party and bring me to. I come. I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker up. Yeah, he blocked them though. But that's my no. It was earlier. But that's my point.
Oh, on here tonight.
Yeah, but that's my point. But that's my whole point.
And I swear to God, they sit on Facebook. And
that's my point. That's my point. And y'all will let me get beat down and get beat up. And then if something happened from that comment that happened right there, then y'all will have all kinds of stuff to post about me and say about me. But you wouldn't be there to make sure it didn't happen to me. That's my point. But y'all want me to keep going down there and doing that, but you won't do it. I ain't never asking nobody to do nothing that I wouldn't do myself. So when I ask you to come and y'all don't come, but I still show up, Art, you know I come in there. I done been in there hurt. I tore a ligament in my ankle. I'm in there on crutches one day. I'm in there limping in there one day. I'm still going to work. I'm on overtime. I'm in there. I'm working every day, and I still come in there and support every last one of y'all. If y'all ask me to support, I will. But y'all won't come out and do that. That's crazy. I'm already, my day already gone, but I'll still come and try to fight the fight. And you want me to do that, but you won't do it for yourself. That's crazy to me. I can fight the whole water fight with you. You won't come fight that with me. I done stood outside. I done did all kinds of crazy stuff. All of this for a place that I don't even lay my head at.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done. Literally.
You done?
Literally, because I'm not coming.
You done? You coming? Hey, listen. And listen, Satara.
I'm listening.
Satara, seriously.
I'm listening.
Seriously.
I'm listening.
I totally understand.
Mm-hmm.
My family, my friends, especially the ones that live out of town.
Yeah.
Art.
Yeah.
Why you keep fighting for people that don't even want to fight for themselves? Why you keep fighting and don't nobody even want to listen to you? Why you keep fighting, man? You know what, Star? I'm fighting for the kids that can't be heard.
Yeah.
I'm fighting for the seniors and the sick and shut in that can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
I used to say, man, why am I delivering water and food to seniors who have grandkids and kids that won't even do it for them?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I can't worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I sit back and worry about that, then that senior won't be able to get the water or the food. I can't worry about what others And here's the tripped out part
Mhm.
is that it don't take many to make things happen.
It doesn't.
It just takes the right people with the right heart, with the right spunk and the right attitude
Yeah.
to make it happen.
Oh, I'm still in the fight. I just ain't going to
I
council.
need you. I need you. I need you. I need you down there with us, standing there with Crystal Cooper, DeAndre. I need Miss Davis.
Yeah.
I need the Flemings. Everybody who feel like they have been done wrong. Everybody should be at the next city council meeting. We need to stand there and let them know that we demand. We're not asking
Yeah.
because we didn't ask already. And when you ask more than once, you're begging.
Yeah.
We're not asking anymore.
Absolutely.
I am tired of marching. I am not Al Sharpton. I am not Jesse Jackson because I find those brothers as sellouts.
I feel that.
And I don't care who gets mad at me saying that. What happens every time they come in and they take over? Hey, we're going to boycott. We don't never hear anything afterwards. It's okay to shop there now. We don't hear that we still boycotting because they didn't went to the table and got their $10,000 check to calm everybody down.
Yeah.
They want to bring James Brown in, during the riots. They want to bring some type of artist in and give you music because it calms the savage beast.
But where are some of our the other things that's going on around here? The other little groups and things like that, because
they bought and paid for.
Well, that's my point. That's my point, and we need to hold them accountable too, because like we got a whole BLM chapter here. I ain't seen them. Ain't said a word.
Darius been down at city council.
Yeah, to talk about the police chase with his mother.
Right. Oh, that's Darius' mother?
Yeah.
Miss Davis?
No. His mother was the one that was with him. But yeah, he was down there. He was down there acting as himself, which as he should, right? That's the first meeting though. But that's BLM. Where the other ones? It's not just them. It's a whole bunch of other ones too. But look how many that came out in droves when the George Floyd thing happened. He ain't here.
My thing, and I'm with you.
Y'all can skip it. It's fine. Y'all can skip it. I'ma speak about it. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I'm tired of talking. Y'all come see me. We can have a discussion. Come see me. We can talk about it. Have a discussion. I'ma talk about it.
So let's talk about it.
Let's do it. I was a part of that at one point. And that's what pisses me off about it, because we ain't stomped down, stand up for where we need to fight at. Because charity starts at home and spreads abroad. So if we can't do it at home, fuck, I'm gonna do it for somebody else for.
Great point. Hey, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Obviously, that's something we should have discussed, so I'm gonna let it go.
No. That's something. I mean, you're not the only person who said that in a conversation with me. A lot of people won't work and won't stand because I'm there. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's silly.
But that's how it is. And we're going to tell the truth and shame the devil. It's sad that you allow your emotional feelings, your pride, your ego, to get in the way of us standing together as one
Yeah.
That's why I
you
haven't.
said it right.
That's why I
You said
haven't
it right. Yeah.
helped Miss Davis, because just like they said, do not talk to anybody, especially Arthur Woodson.
That's you.
Yeah, that's me. That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for credit. I'm not looking for anything. All I'm looking for is justice. But you have people out here who's looking for cameras. They're looking for photo ops.
Absolutely.
They're looking for money.
Absolutely. Yeah.
When you have somebody that's just looking for justice outside of someone looking for money, it's a clash. It's a clash, man. Miss Davis, somebody told me that they reached out to me and asked me to, call her. I don't remember seeing it. I think I talked to her. I don't know for sure. But others got involved. And I'm like, man, what's going on? How can I help? In the city of Flint, there's so many people who wants to be somebody. There's so many people who wants to be chiefs and don't want to be led and don't want to follow, or if it's not their idea, they don't want to be a part of it. We have some serious issues here in the city of Flint, and what you said is 100% correct. People running around on Facebook with fake pages. And I'm going to say this. If I find out who the fake pages belong to, there's going to be some problems. Man. Listen, you have people running around saying, I'm going to sue you. You know who that is, right? Who is that?
Who talking about someone who?
Person is always saying, I'm going to sue you if you say something else about me and my cousins and all that.
I think so.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Who?
Is it what's his?
Sherrod Piggy.
Is that his name? Sherrod?
Sherrod Piggy.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I'm going to look in the camera, right? All he is smoking hot air. I got the paperwork to show. I just won in court. They think they know law. They think they know what they're saying. I just won. A lot of people running around here talking. And that's where you're being confused. That's where you're being misled. It's no way in hell Sheldon Neely supposed to be in office. And we allow our local media to manipulate the news here in the city of Flint. How is it that Laura McIntyre make national news and did nobody see it, really? And they lied on Danielle Green. They lied. Attorney Layton even said, what you told us doesn't even add up to what the documentation is saying. No. White lady say a black woman hit her, right? Doesn't even add up. White lady hit a black lady. Ain't even heard about it in the newspaper. They tried to vote her off the council that night. And you had 2 black council people that voted to keep her on. You already know who it was.
Yes, I do.
Liddell Lewis and Quincy Murphy. Quincy Murphy, man. Quincy Murphy, y'all. I like Quincy Murphy. All right. And this is nothing personal, Quincy.
Right.
This is nothing personal, bro. Me and Quincy, man. Quincy will call me at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 8 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, right? We talked all the time. Me, him, and Leela.
Harvey.
Yeah. On the three-way. I'm talking about, we'll call each other, laugh, joking, and everything, right?
Yeah.
When Quincy was on the other side of that podium, and Susan Wilcox wouldn't give him his zero turn, they wouldn't give him grant money for Jefferson and for Dewey Park. We stood there with him. When Quincy Murphy wanted to protest NAACP, me and Licia Williams was the only two that showed up. We protested with him. For Councilman Murphy to sit up there and act like he does, where he feel like he's better than everybody now. He's power drunk now. I see him talking down to people who's up there asking for money, but you didn't like it when they did it to you. Why are you doing it to people that's coming up since you in that position now? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Ego.
What is he? Go ahead.
Ego.
Liddell Lewis.
Ego.
Liddell Lewis.
That's a horse
With a
of
doctorate degree.
That's a horse of another color.
With a doctorate degree. Why are you only making $20,000 a year with a doctor's degree? Why aren't you doing a what is it, tenure, or what is it called?
$20,000.
Yeah.
That's what city council.
Yeah. That's what city council. I think it's 24.
She ain't got no other source of income?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. She can be mad at me all she wants. I don't care. But the thing is, man, they sit on council and not paying attention. She just got here. She just got here in 2018. We didn't fought the people who she called herself working with. We know how these people work and how they operate.
Yeah.
She talking about all the things that she done. I'm into moving Flint forward. We didn't fought to get to where Flint is still here because they was getting ready to take Flint. We didn't fought. The people here didn't fought. For you to be in the position you are in, we fought for you to be in that position. We fought. I know it's time to go, y'all.
No, I'm fine.
Hey, listen.
Like, that make my head hurt.
Listen to this real quick, y'all. Check this out, right? Water crisis.
Water crisis.
If you go look at the emergency orders in the court proceedings, you'll see August 31st and September the 3rd. August 31st is when I had a meeting with EPA Heather Chauvin, right?
Okay.
That is when EPA put Dane Walling on notice July the 1st about the lead expert, Daryl Lytle, right? Heather Chauvin sent me an email that I was going to take to City Council. I included Monica Galloway in it. We was going to put it on the floor that Dane Walling did not notify the city of the lead experts. September the 3rd at 9:42 that morning, I went down to M Live and gave Ron Fonger that email. By 2 o'clock that day, Howard Croft alerted Heather Chauvin that they were accepting the lead experts that came October the 7th, 2015, and said, we need to go back to Detroit water.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Mayor Neely, Mona Tish, Mark Edwards, all of them started jumping on saying, we doing this study, we doing this study.
Yeah.
Mona Tish used her own data to come up with what she came up with. Mm-hmm. Mona Tish, if you listening, why didn't you use that data back in March of 2015 instead of waiting until September 2015 after the lead experts was coming? See, let's tell the real here. Mm-hmm. I'm getting ready to tell everybody the real. Mm-hmm. I'm getting ready to write everything down and let everybody know. Mm-hmm. GISD, they was taking all our money. June 5th, 2013, Larry Watkins signed a modification that gave GISD all our Flint School District money to GISD.
Okay.
August the 11th, 2013, they closed 11 schools. 8 of them was on the north side. We lost 10,000 kids. They was getting ready to take Flint. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We made GISD give our school district the money back last year. Year before last, 2020. July 2020. I can keep going, man. Lockhart Chemicals made them shut down. Mm-hmm. Went after them March of 2019. Mm-hmm. People can say what they want, but I don't like to say but I have been in this fight.
Yeah.
Liddell Lewis, you just got here. You don't even know what we have been fighting for.
Yeah. And
for her to sit up there at the last council meeting and say, I'm out here making things happen. What? You found Yogi the Bear and Boo Boo in the picnic basket? Don't laugh. Hey, man.
That's right.
The park ranger. Hey, y'all, listen, y'all. We're getting ready to go. But listen, the cover up is real. We ain't even get on the election fraud. Whew. Can we touch on that real quick, Mickey? Can we touch on it? No. You know about the election fraud?
Man, it's a lot of pieces to that too.
It's a lot of pieces.
Too.
So
yeah.
Go and tell your part real quick, and I'll tell my part.
No, go ahead. No, so you got all the information because you were sitting at the table. You were sitting in the room, seeing all of that. I know. I can tell you what I saw when I was there. Okay. Let me tell you what I saw because I was there on election day. I was downtown. Got there at 6.
Oh, you was in the room.
I was in the room.
Absentee ballot.
I was in the room.
Yeah, I came up there after 8.
Yeah. I was in the room from 6:45 that morning till about 7:30 that night. I was in the room. Didn't move. Didn't leave. And it was a bunch of shady shit that was going on.
So tell me, I ain't talked to you about that part. Yeah. Hey, I'm not even saying my part. I'm just gonna let Mickey say her. Satara say her part.
I know that when I was in there, there were 2 machines that are supposed to be counting ballots.
Sitting up against the wall.
Yeah. One was sitting here, one was sitting here. This one sitting like this, and the other sitting like this. Yeah.
All right.
One worked, one did not.
What?
One worked, one did not. However, we didn't know the one didn't work because they were only using one. Right? So they were only using the one, and I was asking and I was wondering why they weren't using the other one. Nobody had an answer. Then the answer came that they only had one person that knew how to operate this machine,
Mhm.
which ended up not being true because the gentleman that was operating the machine and feeding the ballots, when he would walk away and talk to somebody or do something, there was a lady that started feeding them as well. And I'm like, well, damn, I can count. 1 and 1 is 2. But
Right.
hey, maybe this new math and it's only 1. I don't know. So then there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like tables that were counting ballots. There's a table here, and this table here had trouble all day. So when
So
it
what
came,
type of trouble was it?
they weren't adding up right, like they weren't filled out right, and there was some people that was sitting at the table and they would open the ballots and they would have them, and they would have some that were duplicates.
Huh?
Yeah,
Duplicate
duplicates.
what?
One would be the original, the other one will say duplicate. Now, listen.
Hold on.
Yeah, and so there would be 2. Now the 2.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
It would say duplicate.
Mm-hmm.
What the ballot is?
There's 2.
Start over.
There was
start
an
over.
original and there's a duplicate. 2 ballots, same person. So this one said Arthur Woodson. Original. This one said Arthur Woodson and said duplicate. Now,
But
whether it would
different
be
envelopes.
but whether it would
Wait,
be
wait.
a spoiled ballot or whatever, one of them, but they were both there.
What's wrong? No. The reason why I'm asking this, right, is if you look at the last video that I made of the canvassers, right,
Mm-hmm.
they called Davina over because they said it was duplicate.
Oh.
They was talking about duplicates, right? And the lady that was sitting behind me, she said that they told them to throw away because they was looking for the tag. You know, when you go in, they tear the tag off.
Go for it.
They said they was looking for the tag, and they was throwing them in the trash. What you smiling about?
I'm laughing because they couldn't find some of that stuff. That's what they were having trouble with. They were, and so this is what they had to do. So they asked me, "What do we do with these?" Right? We got 2. They said you gotta fill out another ballot. So they were redoing a ballot.
What?
You heard what I said. And they would sit there. So it was a guy that was sitting on the end of the table, and a lady had her glasses, like this. They sitting there and they're going over it. So she would say, she would have this ballot and tell him what, and he would fill in the circles, and it would fill out a whole nother ballot.
You mean to tell me?
Oh, we got to end this, fellas.
All right.
Because I got to go.
Yeah, man, I gotta go because I gotta
We
go
can
make
talk
some
about
phone calls now.
Yeah,
I gotta.
it was one other thing that was a little shady.
All right,
too,
what was the last one?
I got to shut it down. I got to go for real.
All right, yeah. We gonna resume this. We gonna resume this. Hey, y'all, listen. We gonna resume this because this is getting good now. I was gonna find the law, Public Act 116
we
of
can get back to it.
1954.
No, Trevor said it.
Election law.
Yeah, I
Hey,
can
y'all,
tell you
listen.
all about it.
Listen, everybody. We're gonna be back on the fraud. All right. You still there?
No.